If you have hypermobile tissues, lymphedema, chronic swelling, edema anywhere in your body, you know Archimedes. Archimedes' principle is about the experience of buoyancy. He is so at play when you go to an isolation tank and you're floating in the salt water. We experience buoyancy in our inner ear. This is the bagua. It corresponds to our eighth cranial nerve, which is our vestibulocochlear nerve. It's the nerve that helps us experience stability and buoyancy. So if you and I have POTS and we stand up, we need to be less buoyant than we are inside so that we can be appropriately aligned as an antagonist to gravity, which is how we're oriented as a species because we walk on 2 feet. Being an antagonist to gravity isn't inherently bad, but if you like pass out or experience swelling or edema, this has a lot to do with Alzheimer's. One of the things of Alzheimer's is an Archimedes factor as it relates to swelling in our brain. And again, science keeps looking at electricity. He was contemplating buoyancy and like globes and spheres. He was playing like a child and like became some sort of astrophysicist or something. I don't understand any of it. I can just tell you that the way this shows up in our body from like an Archimedes way would be the pressure release valve in our inner ear. It's called the circle window. We also have an oval window that changes how we experience pressure from air to the fluid environment in our inner ear. I don't think Archimedes would be sad to know that I can relate him to the bagua. So this bagua map that people use to determine the placement of furniture also can be mapped directly to pressure and buoyancy experiences in our tissue and in the inner ear itself. So when you stand and you have POTS or you have the hypermobile tissue and we have an imbalance in our inner pressure experience to the atmospheric pressure, that's actually an Archimedes principle. You could also just call it flaccid fascia. Flaccid fascia, right? We need like fascia Viagra. So what Viagra does is it changes the experience of buoyancy in the peen. Okay, bye.